A lot of times you'll come across songs that have easy kind of chords. There's a million great songs like that, at least 1,000. A lot of times you're going to see songs that have 1, 4, 5 in them. The root, or the 1 chord, the 4 chord, the 5 chord. Say you're in E, key of E, you'd be playing the 1 chord would be E, the 5 chord would be B, 4 chord is A, and back to E. So say you had something like 1 chord, 5 chord, 4 chord, back to 1. So but say you wanted something a little different, didn't want to use open strings, but here it is the same thing with just fretted. Starting off on E, A, back to E. All right, you might want to have extensions. You can color it up a little bit. So here's the E chord with a little different inversion with the 3rd in the bass, 3rd, 5th root, and then 9th up top. Here's that chord. And when you strum 4-note chords, they're going to sound a little more dissonant. Dave Matthews always did some cool stuff with that, these big chords with 4 or 5 tones in them. You might want to have it a little more controlled. If you do, arpeggios are always good for that. You can kind of isolate some things. So say you wanted to alter some chords a little bit, make them a little more colorful. Here it is, the E chord with the 9th on top. Go to the B chord, just the B triad there, F sharp, B, D sharp. Say you want to add a little more color to it. Let's put the E on it, on top there. That's the 4th of B. It implies a B sus chord, but it doesn't really because you're keeping the 3rd at the same time. It just adds that half-step tension in it, which can kind of sound cool and give you that chorusy, sweepy kind of sound. And that would be the more colorful version of a 5 chord. And then we're going to the 4 chord. Let's find something a little more colorful than just a A triad. So say you have something like so it's just A, C sharp, D sharp, E. So 1, 3, sharp 11 or sharp 4, and then the 5th. And you're keeping again both of those tones that have a half-step clash, the D sharp and the E. So the whole thing. So if you were to arpeggiate it, and that's what we came up with from the initial try to add some color into easy type chords when you have the freedom to. Sometimes the melody will just demand that you play that chord and it sounds perfect. But when you have the freedom to, if you want to,